Keep recording.
It's
Fuck, I'm in.
Hello, Beth and viewers. So, two things. One, bear with me, my camera's on the fritz, so I'm using my laptop camera. Secondly, I am in a classroom because it is currently the end of the semester and I'm working on a lot of assignments and I need a desk to do so. And the library is full and my room is a complete wreck and my desk is not seeable or usable. So I need a flat surface to work on, so I'm using a classroom. And also John is in the background. Say hi, John.
Hi.
Your video and talking about family and home really reminded me of my siblings, and I've been thinking about them a lot lately because I haven't seen them in months. So I wanted to talk about kind of like my sibling dynamic. Beth, I don't know what type of relationship you have with your older brother and sister, but I have an older brother. He's 5 years older than me. He's 25 and I'm 20, and my sister is 22, so she's 2 years older than me. Now, growing up, my sister and I were extremely close, but not really, if that makes sense. Like, we did everything together. Our mom pretty much made it like we were twins. Meanwhile, I barely knew my brother when I was growing up. He was kind of just like an older brother that was there. He babysat us a lot. But he was never really like what my sister was to me, and it wasn't until I got into high school, like halfway through high school even, that I became closer with my brother, and I really value the relationship I do have with my brother now. We're extremely close. He's one of my closest friends, and we can talk for hours, and we have a lot of similarities. We share a lot of the same interests, so we can talk for hours about random crap. Whereas my sister and I have a lot of the same character traits, if that makes sense. So I like to say that I'm the perfect combination of my brother and sister, so I am the pinnacle of my family. I'm just kidding, I'm not that douchey. As a group of 3, my brother, sister, and I all get along really well, and we all have a lot of, again, the same common interests. I would say my sister is the loudest out of the 3, my brother is the most well-spoken out of the 3, and I may be quieter than both of them. I pretty much fulfill that role as, like, the weird little sister, I guess. So I think it's very interesting how like my relationship with my siblings has changed since I grew up and where I am now in my life, because I never thought that I would be as close to my brother as I am, because we are so far apart in age. But he did this when he moved out of our house when he was, I think, 20 or 21, and he got his own apartment. It was really cool to see that he came back and still actually tried to hang out with me and my sister, and he would take us out to dinner and like build that relationship so he wouldn't lose touch with us, because I feel oftentimes when there's large age gaps in siblings, like that does happen where they're not in the same place in their life as their siblings and they kind of just lose touch, and like that person will always be their sibling and they love them. Being a sibling and loving your sibling is different than being a friend with your sibling, I think. And I think it's safe to say that I have a really good relationship with both of my siblings. I can talk to either one of them about anything. I would say that my brother and I get along better because me and my sister clash a lot more, but my sister and I are very similar. She's probably a louder version of me, a louder, more outgoing version than me, but I'm still kind of loud and outgoing, just in different ways. I think we clash because we are so similar. So it's very interesting to see the dynamic that we have formed as a sibling group, and it makes me really excited for when we all have kids and we all get married, how we interact with each other after that, because I know the whole game changes when you introduce all these new people into the equation. Going through the rest of my life with such an awesome set of siblings is kind of exciting. Beth, how do you feel about your siblings? I really enjoy their presence a lot. Sometimes. Not really. The Taylor overstatement, understatement. Iconic.
Get the fuck out.
That was great. Okay, Beth, that is all I have today. I wish you the best of luck going into your finals week or your last week of classes. And anyone else out there with finals, I feel you, man. Do you hear this in my voice? I've been perpetually sick for the entire month of April, and it's driving me insane. So with that, I wish you all the best of luck with the end of your semesters. And as always, don't forget to be awesome.